The Celtics have now taken a 2-0 lead against the Bucks. Now, going into this series, a lot of us thought the Bucks were going to have the upset. The Celtics are playing without Gordon Hayward. They're playing without Marcus Smart. They're playing without Kyrie Irving. Yet, this young Celtics team has beaten the Bucks twice. Jalen, what have the Celtics done to be able to win these first two games at home?
Initially, the player development of head coach Brad Stevens, who, as you mentioned, the team continues to lose players due to injury, but other players continue to emerge and develop. In particular, Jaylen Brown and Tatum, both high-level draft picks that have now flourished with the opportunity to play more minutes and get more opportunities. And another guy, Terry Rozier, who's basically had a coming-out party at the point guard spot and been virtually dominant. And when you look at the other side, Greek Freak, he's been terrific in this series. He hasn't had the astronomical 40-point, 15 rebound type game that's going to propel them to get a win, but he's been really good, what I expect. Chris Middleton has had a coming out party this entire year, showing he can play off the dribble now, get a shot mid-range. He's always been a really good three-point shooter. The problem for the Bucks is, who's been their third best player? They haven't had one. Should that be Eric Bledsoe, who's basically had his lunch eaten by Terry Rozier?
Jabari Parker.
Is it going to be Jabari Parker?
Yeah.
He's only played 10 minutes in the previous game. Thon Maker has not taken that extra leap. Malcolm Brogdon is the reigning Rookie of the Year. He's been virtually pedestrian. So to me, that's been the key. Can these role players now play better once the Bucks return home?
Well, I'm glad you mentioned Terry Rozier and the coming out party that he has had in this series. He's been matched up with Eric Bledsoe. He's gotten the better of Eric Bledsoe in every game. But let's take a quick look back at Terry Rozier after Game 1, speaking on Eric Bledsoe. Eric Bledsoe.
Drew Bledsoe, he loves to push the ball. Drew Bledsoe, he loves to push the ball.
Well, we're playing that not only because of the terrible outfit that he was wearing. We're playing that because Eric Bledsoe, last night, after being dominated by Rozier, was asked about Rozier, and here's his response.
Terry Rozier's gotten off to a strong start to the series, no turnovers in 78 minutes. How personally do you take that matchup?
Who?
Terry Rozier.
I don't even know who that is.
Jalen, obviously, Terry Rozier is known by Eric Bledsoe because Terry Rozier was in front of Eric Bledsoe the entire game and outplayed Eric Bledsoe. Why is Bledsoe acting like he does not know who Terry Rozier is?
I played a lot of basketball, and let me tell you this. You definitely know the person's name because when they're driving past you, all you're doing is looking at the back of their jersey. He definitely knows who it is. Please believe me. That's like me trying to act like I don't know who the Black Mamba is. I know his shadow in a dark room. Okay, so for Eric Bledsoe, here's the problem. Not only are you being outplayed by Rozier, I think he had a Freudian slip at the podium. I don't think he was trying to diss or sneak diss at all.
No.
I, however, feel bad for Rozier because that's going to be a sound that continues to play. And as you notice, he got that horrible outfit on that we all got to continue to see, and he does too. But with that being said, when somebody now comes to you and asks you about how well he's been playing, you can take two roads at that point. You can be like, he's been balling, I got to step it up. Or you could be like, I don't know who it is. I think if he'd have did the first thing, we wouldn't be talking about this.
We definitely
As a matter of fact, we're talking about it, and it's trending. It's only trending 2 days later after it was said because of how Bledsoe responded. So it's going to be interesting to see how he comes out and play in Game 3.
Shout out to Drew Bledsoe, though. I always love it. New Englanders, because Terry Rozier's in Boston, mentioning Drew Bledsoe always gets you points. It always gets you points in Boston when you bring up Drew Bledsoe.
I got something for you, David.
Oh, what do you got, Mr. Rose? I love presents.
If I'm Terry Rozier, I would show up at the next game with a Drew Bledsoe jersey.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
Me too.
I love it. Let's get online. Let's go to eBay and get him one of those.